This, you know, you have albums where you hear the production on like the first couple of songs and you think, wow, this production's heavy, like it's so well put together. It fills up your headphones, or it fills up your car, or whatever you're listening on, and you can hear the detail and everything sits in the right place. And you just think almost like any beat that you put into this album will just sound amazing. It feels like the album is the conduit for just great production. Like anytime I listen to a Dr. Dre album, I think, man, what if Dre got his hands on this particular song, he can make it sound like the rest of this album does, and wow, that song would sound so different, you know? Like, because Dre's known for his ear for mixing, for like even down to frequencies and carving out space. That's why his stuff sounds just so good. And I don't know if you've heard his song that he did with Kanye West, which came out last year, called Wash Us in the Blood. Yeah, Travis Scott on it as well. And it's so weird.
Maybe, but I don't. I can't call to mind.
Okay, yeah. So Dre basically, I don't know if he did the beat, but he mixed it.
Right.
And because apparently they're working on a Jesus is King. I don't know if you heard Jesus is King. That's Kanye's most recent album. They're working on a Jesus is King Part 2. Him and Dr. Dre together or something. Kanye's always working on random shit that he announces and then never drops, and it's just like I just don't care at this point. But
see, this is the thing. I found the whole. I found Kanye at that point like almost unintelligible. Like I just couldn't be bothered with him.
No, I agree.
I didn't buy into anything that he was doing, any of his antics. Like regardless of, I'm not saying that if he he quite clearly has mental issues and stuff. And I'm not saying that he's fully responsible. I mean, he's being enabled by people who should know a hell of a lot better than him. And I don't want to make light of mental illness, but the thing is, like, I almost, I bought into cancel culture because of Kanye and some of the stuff that he was saying. I was like, I can't actually believe, like, regardless of, what, you make good beats. Okay, cool. Like, you're still saying stuff that makes you look like an idiot. It's like, like with R. Kelly. Years and years ago, I stopped listening to R. Kelly because of the fact that he is quite clearly a creep, right?
Yeah, right.
We knew that.
It feeds into his music, right?
I knew this.
Like, it's a big part of that.
Yeah, we knew this as kids.
Yeah.
Like, growing up, anyway.
Yeah,
don't want to rehash it, but that's that'll be another time.
That'll be
The thing is, Kanye, like, for me, can't do him anymore, man. So yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I don't take no. It's fine because I don't take him that seriously anymore.
Yeah.
Since 2000, maybe like end of 2018, and then he dropped Jesus is King, and I was just like, whatever, man. Not on it. And then he was like, I've got this other album called Donda, named after my mom, that's coming out. Now I've got this thing with this coming out. Now I've got this album that I'm working on with Dr. Dre, which is Jesus is King 2. And I'm like, and I've got a song with Eminem. He did a remix of this. And then he's just on Twitter saying all this shit, and I don't even know if I can believe any of it. And I just don't get excited over it anymore. Like, I'm off the Kanye train, which I never thought I would. I held out for a long time, I defended him a lot. Right up to 2018, even when he dropped Ye, because he did those 7-track albums that he was dropping. Daytona, Pusha T, great. Then his own solo one comes out, and I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Doesn't even sound finished. But then his one with Kid Cudi comes out, and that sounds great. So it was so up and down, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel, about. And then you as a person, you're saying all this crazy shit, and I'm like, I don't even know what. But then it's like one side is mental illness, and then the other side you're saying this, and then the other side people are saying Kanye's always been like this, and it's like, yeah, I know, but not really like this though, has he? And it's like what you said about him being enabled. That's not all fully his fault, but then at the same time, he's still the one doing it. So there is his partial responsibility in that.
Yeah, he's got agency. But,
yeah, exactly.
But
he's not
it's difficult to know basically where one line starts and another ends. How far is the mental illness affecting him?
Yeah, exactly.
Or how far is it like his own personality, or he's just lost grip on reality? Like, or is it just because he's married to a coven of witches who turn black men insane. But anyway, that's a
I wouldn't
totally,
be surprised if it was
totally
that.
different podcast.
Yeah. We'll do a Kardashian deep dive, don't worry.
Oh no, man! Half the
we'll watch-
NFL done that.
Okay. All right. We'll watch every single Keeping Up with the Kardashians until we're up to speed, and we'll deep dive.
No, we definitely won't. It would be like
to their
keeping up with
crimes.
how many ways can David kill himself?
Yeah, but that'll be part of our wider podcast network, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah. It'll be an
Oh,
episode.
dash you in exchange. Oh, thank you. Oh, God.
Days.
Anyway, for a bunch of people,
Anyways,
let's end that.